Hey everybody, how you doing? Adam here with PTSDanddepression.com. So this is an update for my current fast that I just finished up. It was a 3-day fast. It was supposed to be longer, but in this video I'm going to go over why it wasn't so long and some of the issues that have risen since I started doing this fast. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is watery stools. So when I start fasting, about the 2 to 3 day mark, I would start getting basically diarrhea, and I was trying to figure out whether it was magnesium or whether it was too much salt. When you're doing a water fast, I'm usually taking some pink Himalayan sea salt and some magnesium, and I was starting to think that it was the magnesium that was giving me the watery stools. But I took out the magnesium and it did not change anything. I took out the salt. That did not change anything. So my next solution was to get some clear soluble fiber powder. Now if you want to see what fiber powder I used, there will be a link in the description to my blog, as well as other information about my current fasting journey, such as my chart where I go over my weight loss, which is not the primary goal, but I just thought it would be fun to track it just because I started out at 219 pounds. I weighed in today at 206. So that's 13 pounds in 3 weeks, and I thought that was pretty good. So day 2, I was pretty hungry. Day 3, I wasn't as hungry, but I started getting kind of irritable, and this didn't happen the last 2 fasts, and what I realized is I had forgot to take my medication. So I take medication for my PTSD and depression. I'm currently on, I forgot what it's called. It's called duloxetine. It's the generic version of Cymbalta. So my wife, let me scooch back a little bit. My wife is currently at home. I am on the road traveling. And we kind of left abruptly, and she's been struggling at home. And last night she sent me a whole bunch of text messages, and I was just like super irritated, and I didn't know why until I woke up this morning and realized I hadn't taken my meds the day before. So that's one thing you need to be aware of if you are taking medication, is to make sure that you remember to take it. That way you're not getting super irritable, your hormones aren't going all over the place and things like that, so it doesn't mess up your fast, because it completely messed up my fast. I got angry, I got pissed off, I broke my fast, I said a bunch of, kind of mean things to my wife and made her feel bad, and it's completely my fault. I apologized this morning, but especially after I realized that, I didn't take my meds last night. That's why I was so mad. So this brings me to my next point, is not feeling like a failure. Normally when I do this kind of thing, I would have felt like a failure because I wanted to go way longer than 3 days. 3 days isn't even I've fasted for 4 days. So I'm just starting out, and I'm not, I thought I would be, I'm going to do 21 days, just starting out. And I'm definitely learning that it's not that easy. You need to work into it because it's hard. So I'm restarting my fast today. I'm not feeling like a failure, especially, I got on the scale and I was down 13 pounds. I'm pretty happy with that. Messing up does not undo all of the progress that I have made. And, I just want to put that out there for other people. Because you got to pay attention to the things that you've accomplished so far, not give yourself a hard time and get down about the small bumps in the road, So when I did break my fast, fortunately I didn't break out of ketosis. I checked this morning, even though I did something very out of character. I ate some fire Cheetos, which is not very many, but it was, that should have probably thrown me out of ketosis. I know it's not good eating that stuff when you break your fast. You definitely don't want to eat fire Cheetos, but I was in an angry mood. I was fired up, so I wanted something to piss me off even more, I guess. So that's what I did. So like I said, I'm going back into my fast. The nice thing about, that stressful day yesterday is I didn't go into a depression, which is what normally happens with this kind of thing. That's the cool thing about this fasting stuff. For me, is it's a way it helps my depression. I feel like I'm on more of an even keel, and even when I have those struggles where I mess up, I can easily get back up and start doing it again, versus in the past, before I started fasting and this stuff, if I messed up on something, I would just make myself, it was almost like a self-destruction thing where I would just, self-sabotage so much. So I'm pretty happy with that. So this video is also the start of my next fasting session, and I know I have no idea how long this one's going to go, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So if you want to check out my blog, you can go to www.ptsdanddepression.com, where I talk about therapy sessions. I talk about various things to help you with depression. It's mainly what I am doing to help me with my depression, and I hope, showing what I'm doing will help other people, maybe come up with their own plans, because, everybody is different, and what I'm doing might not work for you, but it might give you ideas, and it's just nice to see that kind of thing. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. This is Adam with PTSD and Depression, and I'm out.